Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, Solomon Kane. This came to me again by my friend Steve Kenobi. A few others actually said that this movie is definitely worth checking out. James Purefoy, who I remember from movies like A Knight's Tale, Resident Evil. I believe he was also in a Netflix show that I saw. Can't remember the name of it. It was about putting your mind into weird spinal things. But yeah, he played one hell of a character in this movie. Um, the aesthetic of this movie is, or the story is based on a story that predates even Tolkien's work. However, the aesthetic is very familiar. The backstory and aesthetic to the Van Helsing movie about a duster or about Van Helsing wearing the hat, the duster, and the fighting evil all around the world. Um, I'm guessing they kind of got that from Solomon Kane. Now, yes, this movie came out after that Van Helsing movie, but the story of Solomon Kane came way before Van Helsing ever was written by Bram Stoker. Um, this movie, however, great casting. I mean, you got James Purefoy, Max von Sydow, legendary actor, Rachel Hurd Wood, who was from American Haunting, Alice Krige. I mean, what hasn't she been in? Patrick Hurd Wood, who played Samuel. I'm guessing they were of relation. And Jason Fleming, who played the villainous Malachi. But Pete Postlethwaite, damn good actor. Steven Spielberg says he's the best actor that ever lived. Kind of agreeing. He plays great characters. One of my favorite portrayals is from Lost World, Jurassic Park, as well as Brassed Off and Clash of the Titans, as brief as his role was in that film. As for this film has great acting. Purefoy does a great job. The digital effects are what are weak in this film a little bit. However, the story is great. I mean, this is a great fantasy adventure if you are into those kind of things. Yes, the acting could be a little bit improved. However, this film is quite good. Objectively, I would put it around an 8, a solid 8. Subjectively, this movie is definitely a 9 out of 10 to a 9.5. I really like this movie. I mean, this movie shows a man who the devil tried to come after. He escaped, tried to change his ways, and was therefore challenged in almost every aspect, only to realize he couldn't escape it. However, in the wake of the tragedy that forces him to go back into those ways, he finds redemption through a promise he makes to a dying father, which is a great redemption story. I mean, this story is a great redemption story, and basically could have spawned sequels. I do believe this was one of Pete Postlethwaite's last movies. There's conflicting reports that this movie came out or was made in 2009. It says here on Vudu that it came out in 2012. So I don't know the truth behind it. Because Pete Postlethwaite died in 2011. So I'm guessing this movie was released worldwide in 2012. But yes, this movie is great. I mean, James Purefoy playing a heroic role in this. I've only ever seen him before this in a supporting role or a kind of villainish or stoogey role. Him as the heroic role, where he's kind of very much anti-hero, is very well done. Max von Sydow, you can't go wrong with him. I really like this film. I really enjoyed this film. But yeah, um, the problems with it though are mainly in the digital effects and the special effects, plus the last bit where he's fighting this big old freaking demon. Um, that was a little bit like, yeah, okay, now you're just getting into the weirdness. I will admit that that is where it kind of got weird. However, for the most part, this film is pretty solid. Anyway, folks, that is going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Moviegoer. This film is also around a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it. Anyway, you all know that, or just did the outro. So, this has been our chat reviews. Have a wonderful day. Stay humble.